Welcome to the Media Bubble Podcast, the podcast that talks about movies, anime, comics, video games, and whatever we feel like. I'm your host, Karol, and with me as always is my co-host, Fredrik. In today's episode, we are going to talk about, well, what are we going to talk about?
Well, we are going to have a bit of a reaction of logos. I thought it was kind of fun when we did, when you reacted to NHL logos. The only thing that I didn't feel was so fun was maybe the quiz itself. I found more our reaction and what we feel about the logos as kind of a fun concept. So I'm going to test it again, but this time with NFL teams, which is American football teams. I kind of chose this because they were kind of well-designed logos, but I have a feeling that Karol would never have seen any of these.
Well, the thing is, I'm not really into American football. Like, I...
Not me either.
Wait, so what is the reason for why are we doing this? None of us is in about American football.
I just explain. I wanted us to critique on the logos.
So we're gonna be critiquing logos, even though, I mean, of both of us, you should have more opinions about like the art direction in those. You did take like.
Well, I have some opinions.
Then let's go.
Because I have already seen all of these because I needed to put them in a presentation, and I have already actually ranked them. You're going to see what I feel is the bottom to the top.
Okay. So, did you have any particular preference for choosing these teams, or is it just like from a ranking?
It's more of a design point, or like I feel like a good design should be. A good design should be kind of simple, but still good looking, and I feel like it should be something you feel a force from. Like maybe the logo's angry or something, and you feel like don't mess with us kind of thing.
You know what? I agree. Like simple, and it should give off a feeling. So
Yeah, but not too simple either.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like nowadays there's like a lot of trends to going simpler and simpler, so you're losing a lot of personality from the logos.
I've also gotten I also gotten 8 facts because Karol really wanted facts on some of the teams. I can say that so 8 teams I have some facts on. I didn't do the whole 32 teams because that would be a lot.
It's the thing I do, so I understand why you didn't do it.
But anyway, let's begin with what I guess is number 32 then. And do you see this, Karol?
Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, I've written all the names.
Thank you. I don't have to guess again.
Yeah. And one of my main critiques when it comes to logo is that I feel like having just one letter is not a good logo. And this one I feel is even worse because this is supposed to be a G with a messy green background and like stretched out. I'm kind of wondering if the stretched out is supposed to make it look more like an American football, but I just feel like that doesn't work.
It's an interesting idea to make it look more like a football. But I'd say like when I first saw this logo, it reminded me like of some like vegetable packing company.
I feel like it isn't really easy to see the G in it either.
But I think they went more for symmetry because when they made it like that, like the little like piece that of the G, it's almost in the middle, so it almost looks like an oval with just a little like transformed into a G.
Yeah, but I still don't feel like it works. If it's supposed to be on football, I feel like you could do a little bit more. I feel like it looks like an egg.
Yes, if you turn it on its side, like if you turn it like 90 degrees, I can totally see it being an egg.
And so that's, I guess, my least favorite. And here we have my other 31, I guess. Then new
The New
new. Oh, that is the wrong team. This is
yeah.
New York Jets. I'm going to have to change that later on. But
Yeah.
anyway, this is kind of the same critique in some way. I don't really like when your logo is just like the team name.
But you know what? At least they made the shape of the logo look like a football.
Yeah, that's why it's over number 32. But I don't know. I feel like this is just so simple. Also, it's kind of just some green colors and some text.
But why would like dark green remind you of American football?
I'm not sure.
Like
I'm
it
not
doesn't
sure. I'm
like
not sure why this should
connect.
remind me of New York either.
Exactly. Like New York is from when I think of New York, it's like busy. It's like a metropolitan jungle. So why green of all colors?
Hmm.
Like I think like if they made it like if I would have to redesign it, I would make it a little bit more like silver.
Yeah.
Maybe with I mean like dark silver with still white letters because then it would be like a little bit more like steel, like metropolitan, urban.
Hmm. Yeah. So that's number 31 then, and this is number 30.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. It's not a bad design. I just doesn't feel like. I feel like this is on original.
Okay,
Cleveland
so
Browns. It's just a helmet that they use.
yeah, now when you said it, I feel like it looks like clip art.
Yeah, I feel like it's so weird seeing this on their jersey too. Like they already have a
You're
helmet
right.
on them, and then they have a helmet on their
Wait,
shirt.
so they have a helmet on their shirt and a helmet on their helmet to show that they are playing American football with helmets.
Yeah, I guess. Safety
Oh
first, Carol.
no. Okay. I mean,
This one
it's
comes out a lot down for me because I just don't feel. I just feel like this is on original.
yeah. I mean, it's aesthetically pleasing. Like the lines are clean, but it's not creative and it's clip art.
Hmm. So next one, number 39, not 29. We have the Chicago Bears, which
Yeah.
I wish they would have used some bears in their logo because this is just a C.
It looks like a whatchamacallit, like a brand, like a car brand ornament.
Let's see here. If you see it, I have a plus on the left, and that is kind of reminding me that this team has a fact.
So what's the Cleveland Bears fact? Aren't they like from
Let's
New
see.
York? Chicago. They're from Chicago. I am blind.
Chicago Bears. Out of 14 teams in the first season of 1920 of the NFL, like the NFL's first seasons was 1920, and there were 14 existing teams, but only 2 remains of those 14 teams. One is Chicago Cardinals, which is now named Arizona Cardinals, and the other is the Carter's Staleys, now named Chicago Bears.
Okay, so out of like all of the teams in NFL, they are the veterans.
Yeah, they are the 2 oldest teams.
But you know what? Maybe that also excuses their logo design because like they're Chicago Bears. Like
Yeah, but
who doesn't know about Chicago
I
Bears?
can clearly see with the color schemes and all these things that this is not an old logo.
Yeah, but as you said, they changed their name.
Yeah. Like one thing that I discovered is like every NFL team has moved city in like some point of their life. Like there are so many cases of that.
But what is the reason? Like if you are like, what did you say? Like Chicago Bears, they changed from what?
They were originally the Carter Staleys. There were things that the other team that moved to Arizona was in Chicago.
Yeah, like that's weird. Like why? So how does that even work? So is it like the whole team just decides to move? Were they sold, or did they just hated Chicago so much?
When a team is sold, usually all the players, franchises, franchise records, and things like that moves with it.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
So all the players that existed for one team, if that moves city, usually comes with it.
Okay. So who does that? Who? Okay, I'll keep my question to the end if I remember it.
What is the question?
Well, I mean, if we're on the topic of like selling teams, like who decides that? Who like is there like a particular person who owns the team, or is it the city?
Yeah, it's there's individual owners for every team. Each team has its own set of owners that owns the teams, and if the team maybe is losing money and the owners doesn't want it anymore, they can sell it to some other rich person, and they can move it to another city if they want to.
Jeez. Well, I mean, it's like with every other business. If it's sold, then the employees don't really have to say anything. Like, don't have a say in it. Still sucks.
Okay, so next team. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I
thought it was a Microsoft logo.
Yeah, the thing that I have the biggest problem with this logo is, one, it's not really that pleasing to look at. The other thing is, I feel like I could have made it on like
paint.
Yeah, or something like that. It's I feel like everyone could make this with. Just a simple computer program.
But the thing is, like, it doesn't say anything about Pittsburgh, or like, I mean, there's Steelers in the name, but like, it doesn't remind me anything of like Pittsburgh or Steelers.
No, maybe these three shapes are supposed to represent something. I'm not really that into Pittsburgh as a city, so I don't really know what in that case, but just from a design point, I don't really feel like this works. Like, every time I look at this, I feel like it's something you see on a car.
Isn't there like a logo that's pretty reminiscent of this logo? Isn't like Subaru, or what's the other one?
I don't really know.
Subaru logo, let me see. Because it also has the stars. If I remember correctly. Yeah, so Subaru has like almost the same shapes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Subaru is like a blue circle, and it has the same stars but in silver, and there's like a bit more of them.
So that's kind of why I guess this one is so low for me. What do you feel about it?
I feel like Pittsburgh should get a new logo and stop stealing from Subaru.
Okay. Maybe
That's
Subaru.
my opinion.
Maybe Subaru stole it from them.
I mean, who knows? In any case, Subaru deserves the logo.
Next team is the Indianapolis Colts, and this is supposed to be a horseshoe, and it's very good designed horseshoe. The only thing that is my problem is it's too simple for me.
It's a horseshoe.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
But well, I mean, if you're in the know, you're in the know. Like, it's way better than a clip. I mean, it still looks like clip art. It looks like actually something I could make in PowerPoint.
Yeah. Which is kind of the same problem I have with the next team on the list. Dallas Cowboys.
Oh no.
Which is just 1 star.
Yeah, but like what else can you do? Like, it's Dallas. Dallas have stars. They have cowboys.
Yeah, but I
So
feel like you could. I feel like you could do more with the star design than this. This is something everyone can draw in, like school or something like that. Like everyone could make this logo.
but still, like in any case, like if we had to compare Dallas Cowboys with uh, what's the face? What's the team? The clipart. The clipart one.
Mm.
Because like if you imagine it on jerseys and if you imagine it on like helmets, like it's it's cooler. Like it's not a picture of a helmet on a helmet. It's like a star.
Mm. Well, it's still a star, I guess. As I said, it's a little too simple for me to put it any higher, I feel like.
But you said that they should have done something more with it. So
Yeah.
what would you have changed?
I will have probably. You can still make the star, I feel like, but I feel like there's some more things you can do with the design of a star, a falling star maybe, or something. I feel like there's more you can do with the concept of stars than just like these straight lines.
Because I imagine like you could probably make it a little bit more like 3D.
Yeah, you can. That's definitely one point. You can do it more 3D. That's kind of what I was. That's kind of what I wanted to say, but I couldn't really come up with the words there.
We're on the same wavelength.
But anyway, next team we have San Francisco 49ers, and not bad, I guess, but it's kind of this thing with mostly letters.
It kind of reminds me of SF Film.
Yeah, now when you say it, so it even has the red background.
Yeah. So for our listeners, SF Film is like a
Scandinavian movie company.
exactly, and they produce films and they also show films. They have cinemas all over the country, and the logos are really similar.
Yeah.
Like even the colors too. Like the letters in SF are gold, but even here there's a golden outline.
Aren't the letter in SF, aren't they red?
Let me see. I am googling SF film.
It's like a circle and there's an S and an F in that circle, and I think those are red.
Sometimes it's gold, sometimes, but for the most part, it's red.
Oh, so it changes.
And even sometimes it's actually white on the red background.
So nothing is strongly against the logo, but I just don't really like this concept of using letters as your logo.
For me, it looks like an oil company.
Yeah, kind of. You have a point there. Let's see. Next one. We have the Kansas City Chiefs. And you can, I guess you can kind of just take what I said about the last logo.
It looks like they took like ketchup, like a black ketchup, and smeared the logo.
Now when you say it, Karol, when I think about it, that is a weird looking K.
Yeah, what is that K? It's so weird. Like the leg should be a little bit further down.
Yeah, it almost feels like an H that has been stretched together.
Yeah. Well, Kansas, we're sorry.
Sorry for your logo.
Sorry for your logo.
Sorry for our opinions.
Exactly. And as you know, our opinions are in fact facts.
Yeah, we know everything.
Exactly.
We are probably not the best to critique this logo because we don't know anything of the history, but I just thought that this was fun from a design point.
I think like we are the out of, as I said before, out of two of us, you're the most qualified because you like took an artistic line in school. But me, I'm not even really like into American football.
Yeah, as I said, not me either. I just thought it would be fun to see what kind of logos they use. How creative they can be.
So we are on Washington Commanders.
Yeah, and as you can see, this one has a plus, so I have a fact about this team.
I have to double check the logo.
This team newly changed their team name and logo without moving cities. From 1937 to 2019, they were known as the Washington Redskins and had a logo of an Indian or a Native American. So they newly changed their logo and their branding style because critique from how the logo of an Indian. So
I mean, the problem was probably with the. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really into like. I wanted to say drama, but I'm not really into tune in with like team issues. But I feel like it's a good thing that they made a change because like Redskins, it feels a little bit mean spirited to call a nation just Redskins.
What I read about it throughout its like team history, it has had a lot of complaints from Native American communities about how they how that Indian was designed. And so they changed it to this, which is a W for Washington then, I guess, which has red and yellow, which is kind of a unique color scheme, not really something you see too often, I feel, but...
The colors remind me of McDonald's, and the logo reminds me of Western Union.
Now when you say McDonald's, I can't see it without that now.
Oh no, they changed it to cheeseburger colors.
But yeah, it's kind of just a big W, I guess. Not really. I'm not exactly really sure what they were going for when they designed this logo, but it looks okay, I guess.
It's an interesting choice to change it to Commanders because like they could have taken some like imagery from the army. I looked up their logo when it looks like on a football helmet, and it looks presentable.
Yeah.
So
there's nothing really wrong with this. It's kind of just in the middle of the pack, I guess.
Yeah, because like on their shirts and on their helmets, the colors are actually like inverted. So the V is yellow and the outline is red.
Okay.
And also like the rest of the helmet is also red, so you can just see the you can see just this bright yellow V on a glossy red helmet. It looks really nice.
Oh, then great use of the design.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we have next? We have the let's see here. Cincinnati Bengals.
Yes, I love it.
Okay, can you tell me why you love it then?
Because it looks like a Bengal tiger. Like it's a bee that is striped bee.
Yeah, I had a problem with this originally because it was kind of just a bee, but the more I will admit, the more you look at it, the better it almost becomes.
Yeah.
But I still kind of ranked it low because it is still just a bee.
Can I say, I know I have bad opinions, and I have already given my opinions on the other logos. But when I first saw it, I thought yes, and also that it looks like a logo on like a like an adult website.
Moving on. We have the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yes, that looks awesome. It looks like they're pirates.
Yeah, maybe that is where they went with. Or is it because he has a... Isn't that a mask of a pilot? Oh wait, it is a mask of a football player of the old times when I think about it.
Yeah, Las Vegas Raiders. I looked up pirates.
Raiders. Yeah, I don't really know exactly what it is because it is a good designed logo. This just isn't for me, I guess.
It feels unique from every single one we have seen so far. This is the first one that combined like that it gives like, oh, there's a theme. They're pirates.
Yeah, I guess so. I will admit this is a really good design and I guess good use of the black and white. But
Yeah, there's only 3 colors on that.
But I don't know. I just this just doesn't appeal me for some reason. So, but I will admit it's a great work.
Yeah, go Las Vegas.
Then we have Los Angeles Chargers, which is a lightning bolt with yellow and blue in it.
I need to see their uniforms. How does it look on it? Because right now it. Oh, okay. Well, I can see it. I can see it working. So basically, how they use it, they have like lightning bolts on their helmets, and it looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it.
It's a pretty all right logo. Nothing really spectacular, but it's all right.
I mean, I might be based because we're in Sweden, but I like the colors.
I always feel like yellow is more appealing to me because I see it all the time in Swedish uniforms.
Yeah, so they have bonus points for that.
So let's see. What is the next one? New York Giants. And as I said, not really that big of a fan of text, but if you can do something a little bit creative with the text, I guess it gets some bonus points. And I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure if it's the colors or how they kind of made it into a square. And I just feel like this is a good logo.
Yeah, it's readable, and I like that. It kind of fits the theme because like it's New York. There's nothing else you need to add, but they made the letters big because they're giants.
It kind of feels like you're looking at some what are they called, skyscrapers? You know, these tall buildings.
Yeah, a little bit. So yeah, New York Giants. You have a cool logo. I agree.
Let's see. What's the next one? Seattle Seahawks.
You know what? We could have maybe do instead like smash or pass on the logos.
Maybe. This is nothing really bad with it. I just feel like it's a bit cramped. I almost feel like this is the design of a shoe.
Yes, actually, I could see it like on a shoe, like on a pairs of shoes. But this is also the first animal face we've seen.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot more animal face later on the list. Let's see. I also have a fact on this one apparently. When the Seahawks were created, they had a name that team competition. They got 20,365 entries with 1,742 different names. So a lot to go through, I guess.
Yeah, but how did they decide on that? Was it like a raffle, or how did they choose the name?
I guess the team that got or the name that got the most votes, I guess, or maybe it was something to create IDs for the management or something.
Yeah, I mean also PR. It's a fun event when you can decide a name for a football team.
Yeah, it's good marketing, I guess. Involve the fans a bit more.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say it's a nice logo. The green eye is very distinct.
Hmm.
It like it's really it's really shown on the like blue and white and gray background.
Yeah, as I said, um, really good design. I still feel like it's a bit cramped. That's why it's on this place of the list. Let's see. Something more to say about it, Carol?
Mm.
I guess that's a no. We have the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this one.
No, I'm a bit surprised how high up I actually put this when I think about it.
Because this is like
I feel like this is a strange direction to go with a sports team for that reason. Saints.
because this is like fleur de lis.
Mm.
The little detail that you can see in a lot of like places.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually feel like I've changed a little bit. This probably should have been a little more down the list when I think about it.
But you know what? Because I'm googling the like symbolism of fleur de lis, if I'm saying that correctly, fleur de lis. It has been used by French royalty and throughout history to represent the Catholic saints. So because they're saints, they have fleur de lis.
Yeah, but that's still I still feel like as having saints as the team doesn't really. I feel I'm not really sure if that frightens you with the when you hear the saints are coming to town.
Well, but when you say the saints, it kind of gives like it gives it gives like a powerful vibe.
Maybe.
You know what? Before I read the connection to the Catholic Church, I would have said that this looks awful. But now I can see it. Like the cream colored center looks like it could belong in a church. I feel.
Okay, next. Los Angeles Rams, which
Great logo.
which this is the last one I think which has letters, but I don't know. I love these color schemes and the design of and this kind of circle motif, which I guess is that supposed to be a sun when I think about it.
No. It's a ram's horn.
Oh, how didn't I see that before?
Because they're Los Angeles Rams. Like, it makes sense.
Oh, so they actually used the Rams in their logo. Well, yeah, good.
It's really cool. I have to give them like that's a solid like 8 out of 10. I feel like.
Yeah, this I kind of put this down a bit because it is still letters, but I gotta admit I really like this one.
Yeah.
It feels like it gets better each time I look at it.
I could see myself cheering for Los Angeles Rams just because of the logo.
Oh, they were the most recent team to win the Super Bowl, which is kind of the final of American football.
You know that they also have their colors are also blue and yellow.
Yeah, when you say it like that, Carol. It's also kind of. I also find it appealing how they actually use some shading in it too. Like you see in the A, there's kind of a little bit of shading on it to create more character. The same with kind of these yellow tones.
Wait, I have to see because like the football players, you know, they also have like ram horns on their helmets.
Mm,
It's so cool.
yeah. Well, I guess that's all you can say about this one. So let's
No,
move
no,
on.
wait. One savat for this. You know what it also reminds me of?
What?
Cleaning detergent
Yeah, kind of.
because of the fade.
Now when you say it, Carol, don't ruin this logo now when we have praised it so much.
I know, but I mean, you have to see the good and the bad.
Yeah.
I'd still cheer for them.
Let's go cleaners.
Let's go, Los Angeles Cleaners.
Let's get clean together.
Okay, that is a good logo.
Yeah, Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, this is a pretty cool logo. I guess the only problem I have with this is that maybe it's a little bit hard to really understand what this is the first time you look at it. Like you could probably get that it is Falcon because I have text there, but would you have gotten that this is a Falcon directly seeing it?
No, I wouldn't. I know that it's in a shape of an F, but I would need prior knowledge to see if it's really a falcon.
Mm. But other than that, I feel like this is a pretty good designed logo.
I'm just trying to see how it looks on their t-shirts.
Are you googling
is
Are you googling every team now?
almost every team when it piques my interest.
Okay.
But no, it's not as cool as Ram's horns on Los Angeles.
Okay. What is next? We have the Minnesota Vikings.
Pretty cool logo. It's a Viking, like,
Yeah.
and it uses purple, which we haven't seen a lot of in most of these logos.
Yeah, but it's not really a color that represents Vikings often. Purple.
Yeah, but it's not really like Vikings. They're like fake Vikings.
I think this is the only logo actually that has a human head.
Well, that's not true because we just had Los Angeles. What were the names?
Rams.
No, not Las Vegas.
Raiders.
Yeah, they also had a human face.
Yeah, now when you say it. Yeah, I feel like you probably could have designed this a little bit better, but it's fine. Maybe I think it's a bit over designed in some way.
I don't feel that way. I feel like it's designed enough. Like you could probably put it on a T-shirt or like a thick hoodie and just have it as like a centerpiece.
The biggest thing that I don't like about this one is probably that the head is sideways. I probably would have preferred if it was a straight-faced look at it. Like you see the head from the side, I probably would have preferred if you see it from the front.
I disagree, actually, because the reason why I think of this logo is better designed. Well, not better designed, but I think it's more pleasing to the eye is because he looks one way, whilst we had the Las Vegas
Raiders,
and it was straight on, and I felt it was like a little bit uncanny.
Maybe. I feel like this one fits a little bit better because it is a bit more cartoony.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, Miami Dolphins. And
it reminded me of Final Fantasy.
Okay. Why?
Okay, so in Final Fantasy, there in the logo there's like a meteor, and it has like a similar shape as the sun in the background. So I was just thinking, oh my god, this dolphin is about to get meteored.
Yeah. So this one, I actually really like the design of this logo and the design of the dolphins and use of. It's kind of simple, but I feel like it works. The only thing that I have a problem with is that I don't feel threatened by it. Like it doesn't feel it doesn't really feel like you should fear it.
It's a very friendly logo.
Yeah.
Because it's a dolphin. Like, dolphins are not really shown as aggressive like in pop culture.
Yeah, but I just mean when it comes to an American sport team, I feel like you should maybe have something in the logo to make fear us a bit, and this one I feel don't have that at all.
I have to send you the meteor from Final Fantasy. Wait, I'm sending it to you right now.
Maybe later, Karol.
No. You will see what I mean.
Yeah, but that's just the background in some way. There's still a dolphin in the front of this.
All right.
What do you feel about this one?
I feel like I know it's a sun and I know it's a dolphin. It's pretty clear. But if you want to spice it up, this could be an exploding dolphin.
I just feel like you should have something in the logo which makes it kind of fear us. Okay, next we have the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah, you told me before that they were the one to change their name before.
Yeah, and apparently I have another fact on this one. The Arizona Cardinal has the longest playoff win drought from 1947 to 1998, which is a 50-year period. So they in NFL they have a regular season where each team plays a certain match, and the ones that win most of the matches goes to like a quarterfinal kind of thing, which is called the playoffs in this case. And this team hasn't won a playoff game in over 50 years, which was the longest drought, I guess.
So they haven't won in 50 years?
No, they have won now, but they have in their history the longest drought of winning a playoff game.
Shouldn't they retire? Like, if you're not winning, why bother?
Yeah, but that was 1998, Karol. Now I guess it has changed a bit.
Yeah, I know, like, they're in their popular phase, but, like, they should have quit while they were ahead.
If you feel that way, Karol. They are still one of the oldest teams. But it's an angry bird.
Oh no, don't say an angry bird.
Exactly when I said angry bird, I got in my head, oh. But yeah, I don't really feel like, yeah, it's a good logo, but I don't know, I just feel like, okay, it's a bird.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's heard about the bird, so...
Okay, what do we have next? Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which nice is, if we were talking a bit of the pirate team before, this is really about a pirate team with swords and flags and skulls.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a refined version of the Las Vegas one.
And something that I really like about this logo too is that it doesn't have a straight line in it. Every line is like curved, and I just feel like that's better for the design of it.
Yeah, there's like a better flow to it.
Yeah, and it also feels like the flag is in the wind.
I say that's solid. That's a solid logo. Like I could see, like, it's interesting. It's unique, and it's flowy.
So next one, I guess we have the Jacksonville Jaguars.
A really angry cat.
And this one, it's a good design logo, but I feel like on this purpose, I feel like it's a bit over designed. I feel like there's a bit too much in it, maybe too many colors. I don't really know. I just don't. I feel like it should be a bit more simpler.
I mean, it's a Jaguar. It has a blue tongue.
Yeah, but I said I feel like it's a bit over designed.
Not what it. I mean, what's. Why do you feel that way? What's over designed?
I feel like there's something you can put sometimes too much into something which kind of ruins it. I wouldn't say that this is ruined, but I feel like it's on the verge of being over designed. That there's like too much in it. I feel like
I disagree. I feel like it's just enough.
no, I don't feel that way. I feel like when it's especially when it comes to sports logos, there should be a bit more simpler, especially with the colors. I feel like this logo uses 4 different colors, which I feel like is a bit much.
Yellow, white, and blue, and black.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of how I feel. The next one we have Buffalo Bills.
Wonderful logo. I can like it. It's just a charging bull.
Yeah, I feel like
Buffalo Bill.
this one is a bit it's simple but still good designed, and I feel like you still fear it in some way. Let's see. I apparently have a fact on this team. Let's see. Okay. The Buffalo Bills made it to the Super Bowl final, which is the final game of the season, in 4 straight years without winning a single time. But this also makes them the only team that has made the final 4 straight seasons.
So they are always the runner-ups, but not the winners.
Yeah, for 4 straight years, they made the final without winning a single time. So
I mean, it still takes a lot of determination and skill to get to the finals.
yeah, but when you like think of being a fan of this franchise and you come to your 4th final and you lose that one too. That kind of sucks.
I'd say like it actually doesn't suck because it keeps you on your toes. Like maybe this year they'll win. No,
They have never
okay,
they have
maybe...
never won the Super Bowl. Let's see. Next one. The New England Patriots. I guess this also has a human face in it when I think about it.
So there's 3 humans in the logo roundup.
Yeah,
I mean, at one way, it's a good logo because it combines like an admiral with a flag.
yeah. I feel like what it's supposed to do, it's kind of it's doing it. It's a good design sports logo, I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be a good bumper sticker.
Let's see. The New England Patriots, located in the city of Boston, is tied with Pittsburgh Steelers with the most Super Bowl wins, as they have won the Super Bowl 6 times. All 6 came in the 2000s, and with the same quarterback, Tom Brady, who might go down as the best quarterback in the game's history. And the quarterback is like the first one that throws the ball, you can say.
So, but have they won any games after Tom Brady retired, supposedly? Like, does he still play with them?
No, they haven't, but they have won games since he retired, but they haven't won another Super Bowl. But their last championship came like in 2018 or something, so it's not that long ago.
The rest of their team is also good, but they're not the same without Tom Brady.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess they are probably soon going to a rebuild, I guess, or maybe. As I said, I don't really know a lot about American football, so I'm not really sure how the team is now. But they have like lost the biggest phrase of their franchise.
It's kind of sad, really, but we don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe if you're a fan
He won 6
of
championships with the team, so I don't feel like it's sad.
Maybe it's enough. Maybe they just said like let the other teams have some fun. We're not even gonna try.
One weird fact about Tom Brady is like his final 2 years he switched team to Tampa Bay Buccaneers, that Pirates flag we saw before.
That makes sense actually.
And the next season he won the Super Bowl a 7th time with that new team.
The thing is, because I was not researching, when we were on Tampa Buccaneers, I looked up how their logo looked, and Tom Brady came up a lot of times with their team. So that makes sense.
He's a big face for the sport. Okay, let's see. Next, we have the Baltimore Ravens, which it's a raven with purple color scheme, which I feel it's unique, and maybe that's why it appealed for me. I kind of like when a team use something like other team doesn't use, and I feel like purple is a unique color in that sense of the way.
Yeah, I mean, A, Ravens, so purple, black, dark colors, obviously, and B, the only team that we've seen use purple are the Vikings, the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, right.
And even they only had like a little just only like a little
on the helmet.
Yeah. So, pretty cool logo. Unique.
Okay. Next one. We have the Tennessee Titans. And
I have Final Fantasy brain rot. I'm not gonna say that it looks like the meteor again.
This one, I'm not really sure if it's the colors or if... I feel like it's kind of a cool looking emblem, which the T also has some shading on it, and I like the colors of it, and I guess the fire that comes out from the emblem. I don't know, this just really appeals to me.
Yeah, I feel like it's a cool logo, although like unlike like the Ravens and the Buccaneers and the Vikings, I don't see what's Titan about the Tennessee Titans.
No, I don't really know that one either.
Yeah. Cool design. Still, more Titan, please.
I feel like the color schemes again is kind of unique for this team.
Red, white, blue, and light blue.
Yeah, light blue. I feel like not a lot of teams use light blue.
Yeah, and also here the shading on the T, because there's like a shade coming from the right side.
Yeah, it's a good design.
Yeah, I agree.
Then we have the Carolina Panthers.
Hell yeah!
Which is...
It looks old school.
Yeah, it's a cool design, which I guess it's kind of like that thing of you see if you see a panther at night with the kind of shading of it of the blue. Yeah, it's a really good design logo. I feel like maybe a bit big to have on the jersey, but yeah, the only problem I have with this one is that sometimes when I look at it, I feel like the face looks like he is confused sometimes to me.
Yeah, I can see it. It's not as ferocious as the other logos, but it gives it like this funky retro vibe.
So really good logo, and we are getting to the finals here. I feel like there's not a lot left here.
How many do we have left?
I think this is number 4, if I remember correctly. We have the Detroit Lions.
Cool. A cool logo. A blue lion. It makes sense. Distinct enough, and it looks royal.
Yeah. It also feels like it's attacking you at the same time. So, and I feel like this is kind of also... It's a simply made, but in good kind of way. It uses, as I said, 3 colors this time, and like I feel like it's really found its way of how to use. Yeah. I also have effect on this team. Are you listening this time, Karol?
I am. I am prepping my ears specifically for the Detroit Lions.
There are currently only two teams that has gone a full season 0 to 16, meaning they didn't win a single game. In 2017, the Cleveland Browns, and in 2008, the Detroit Lions.
Oh no!
Detroit was the first non-expansion team to lose every game in a full season since World War II. This was their second winless season in franchise history, the other being 1942. This was also the first winless season since the institution of the 16-game schedule that came in 1978. So while their logo is really good, apparently the team hasn't done that good.
Yeah, it's a shame for reality that the design doesn't really reflect the skills of the team. Good logo.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's something
sorry about
positive.
Your game.
Yeah. You have a good logo anyway. And number 3, Houston Texans. And I also have a fact on this one.
Yeah, they're Texan, they're cows, moo boys and moo girls.
Let's see. Founded 1999. They had their first season in the NFL in 2002, making the Houston Texans the youngest NFL team. So this is still the newest kids on the block, I guess. The more I look at this, the more I like it. I kind of feel like it's a shield, and I kind of feel like that the star kind of makes it into an angry eye.
Yeah, it looks ferocious, and it's also angled in a way that looks like it's charging into someone.
Yeah, and it still keeps this like a bull shape.
Imagery.
Yeah. I just feel like this is very cleverly designed.
Yeah, I agree. Like from their logo, it's pretty hype. Like I could see it like just as a logo on any piece of clothing. Yeah, and usually they have like white shirts, so the logo really like pops. I say when I see that none of their shirts have any of the logo.
Okay. Okay, number 2, we have the Philadelphia Eagles, which
a very screamy eagle.
Yeah, I feel like you fear the eagle, and I like the shading on it, and it's still simple enough for. Yeah, I really like this one. It has good design. It also has. It doesn't really have straight lines either, which I feel helps the design feel more alive when it's more like curves than straight lines. And as I said, an angry eagle makes it maybe fear it a bit more, and I don't know, it's just a cool logo to me.
Yeah. Also, I feel like not like we had designs where we had this like like muted green color on the logo, but here it's like this muted, like almost marine. Like how can you describe this color? It's like
the colors.
it's like
The colors are very similar to each other, but it still works.
it's pleasing.
It's like marine green or something.
Yeah, it's very pleasing to the eye.
Yeah.
Okay, so number one, what is it?
It's a horse. We have the Denver Broncos.
That's just a ponyta, man.
No, I don't know. I feel like I really like this one. I feel like the all lines, and like even if it's just a horse, I feel like it's an angry horse. No, but I feel like everything that a logo should have, this one probably has. It's a good design. It's kind of simple, but not but in kind of a middle way of not too much, not too little. I like that it's angry and showing some kind of personality, and yeah, this one kind of just appealed to me, I guess.
Yeah. Can we just take a notice of its eyes?
Yeah.
How evil it gosh darn looks. That's an evil horse, dude.
Yeah, maybe that was appealing to me, I guess. I don't know. I feel like this is a kind of a good sports logo. It's not over design, not under design. It's just right, and it's angry, and yeah.
I would also like to add that this is the only logo that uses this orange neon color.
Yeah, I guess so. Also.
So it's already on that basis it stands out.
It also uses only 3 colors, and it makes
they're all vibrant.
It makes use of the white, I guess.
Yeah. So I wanted to, like, from what we learned, or from what I learned for you from your likes. So the more flowy, the better. The less colors, the better. And also animals, because it's more interesting than letters.
Yeah.
Make for a good logo.
And also I just want to say that the less colors, I will only say that in sports design. That's not something that I feel in other mediums.
But I think, like, if it has only few colors instead of many, it's more readable. And last but not last, it must be angry, because it conveys an emotion.
Yeah, I kind of feel that, at least for sports teams. Like we saw that dolphin before, and while I feel like it's a very good design, I don't really fear it.
Yeah, it wasn't like when you compare Broncos to the Dolphins, it gave off a different vibe. Like, I get it, like Florida Dolphins, they're like chill out, and they're like,
have a good time, bro.
Exactly, which fits Florida. But Denver Broncos, like, when you see their logo, like, they're not gonna be messing about. Like, they're in it to win it.
Yeah. So that's kind of how I would rank them. Do you have a favorite, Karol? Or something that really standed out for you?
I think the Buccaneers were pretty cool.
Okay.
And Los Angeles Rams, because I liked how the helmets looked.
Okay.
So listeners, if you agree or disagree with our opinions, please let us know, and we will issue a apology video.
Yeah, sure.
Otherwise, we thank you for listening. It was really fun, and thank you, Fredrik, for making this video.
Okay.
For me.
Thank you, Karol, for listening.
So, as always, thank you all for listening, and we hope you enjoyed it as much as we have. Don't forget to follow, hit that bell icon, or follow us on socials like Twitter. See you again in the next episode, and have a wonderful day.